thinking, oh my gosh, who actually watches these videos? Who am I doing this for? And since I've started dedicating these videos to God, I feel like it actually has a purpose. If God is the creator of our movie and we don't know the end of that movie, at least we can have a relationship with the writer, right? Message that was like, you have to go after what you want, you do this, that, and if you don't, then you're not going to get anything. I don't believe in that anymore. It's important to lean into God's plans for our life. Welcome to Auvergne, France. It's a little town in the middle of France, and I am here at my in-laws, and we come every once in a while, and it's a really beautiful place to share with you this week's video. So I'm excited for you to be here. It's going to be like a special walk and talk because I want to take you with me. Well, I don't trip, hopefully, and I've never done this vlogging in public, so thank God there's not too many people. Walking the dog. And so today I want to share with you a message that I actually thought about today. I was like, what am I going to talk about? So I want to talk to you guys about the idea of influence, right? And the fact that I was thinking, oh my gosh, who actually watches these videos? Who am I doing this for? And since I've started dedicating these videos to God, I feel like it actually has a purpose, and I'm really excited to shout out to the viewers, those who look at these and feel that you're getting something from them, because it's easy to say, well, I follow all these people and they call themselves influencers, right? I am definitely not going to consider myself that, because I feel that God is the influencer, right? God is the biggest influence that we at least should have, if you're a believer. So he's my influencer. I can't really be an influencer unless I'm pointing people to God. So I'm excited because this is a beautiful place, and as you can see, we have a river. Last time I was here, I'm going to insert some of those videos, there was a lot of snow and ice, and the icicles were incredible. So I'm going to insert some of those here, and yeah, the dogs love it. This week was a little tough because my dog, Tony, he is feeling a little bit old. He's 12. So we took him to the osteopath twice, and yeah, he has a bit of arthritis. So it's night and day to be able to see this dog that is very young, which, you know, was once my dog. And it's beautiful to be here. I really want to share this time with you. So I'm thinking, you know, I'm going to do more of these because I want to share France with you. And I want to share the different towns that I visit, which I've been filming for years, just because I didn't share it on YouTube. If I stop filming, I could still be able to share a video per week for at least 2 years. I don't know. So take a look at this. Isn't it incredible? Look at that. Dog is very excited to jump over, apparently. All right, so what I was talking about last week about idols, right? I want to think about that again, because we don't really know what idols are. Idols are, like I said last time, everything we put in the spot of God. So for many, that could be money, prestige, success, like I said, art, anything that is before God, maternity, marriage. And for me, it's a very tough moment in life right now. I'll get into it in the next coming months, but I have had to really surrender to God, like the man that I talked about last week, who was a drug addict. He was surrendering to God at his worst time. Well, I'm surrendering to God and his timing for my life. I listened to something super special saying, like, if God is the creator of our movie and we don't know the end of that movie, at least we can have a relationship with the writer, right? I want to be able to understand what God is writing in my life, and for that to happen, I need to pray. I need to surrender to his plan versus my own. And I know that's super controversial when we think about, things like, oh my gosh, I want to have a good new year, and I want to plan this, and I want to do that. And you know, these videos that used to be, or this type of message that was like, you have to go after what you want because you're going to be able to, you know, get everything you need if you do this, that, and if you don't, then you're not going to get anything. I don't believe in that anymore. I really do believe that we have to submit our lives to God. And when we submit our lives to God, the creator of our story, that's when better plans start to arrive. Plans that we couldn't write ourselves. And maybe I should give some examples about that, because I feel like you won't believe what I'm saying if you don't have concrete examples. You know, since I surrendered my life to God, that one day when I was at church for the first time, and I said, my mission is to connect people to art. I had a plan now, because being an artist wasn't enough for me, because I didn't know what to follow, who to follow. There's no guidebook. As soon as I said that, I understood that the reason that I'm teaching is to guide people to art. And that was like a good mission for me. And since then, I've had, you know, students in the hundreds maybe that have come through Toulouse, have learned how to paint. Look at this water. Isn't it incredible? Oh my God, love it. Oh, we're gonna get to a very beautiful viewpoint, which I wanna show you. Look at that. That is the town of, oh, this dog is really pulling on me. That is the town of Saint-Flour. Look at that, beautiful. So I feel like there's really something to be said that as soon as I started to surrender my life to God, I think even when I met my husband, that was a surrendering period for me. And it was pretty incredible the way we met, because he was my couch surfer, somebody who came to visit from France and was supposed to just be there a couple days at my house. And he ended up staying a month. We moved. We got married, you know, things like that I couldn't ever dream of. So I find that it's important to lean into God's plans for our lives.
Quelqu'un veut une tranche de sauce?
That was tough. It's always tough. Never gets easier. Okay, so here we are. This is the beautiful church, cathedral rather, made out of lava stone. That's why it's black. And we're in the center of town, as you can see. And it's a really just beautiful city. Maybe 5,000 people? I have to ask. But it's definitely medieval. And it's up on a hill, like most little villages of France. Oh my God, I'm dying. God give me strength. But as you can see, it's very, very Gothic-like. Huh? All right, now we're getting to a little center. I'm going to show you guys some stuff that you might appreciate. It's too bad my paintings aren't hanging anymore. I used to have a little window vitrine where my paintings used to be. But it's okay, we'll see other stuff. The Christmas masses here are beautiful. So as you can see, it's siesta time, so nobody is really out and about. Also winter, this place kind of dies down. But you still have your little souvenir stores. And yeah, everything's closed right now. But there's some art here that you can see. Beautiful. This dog is gonna kill me. So you have a bookstore. That's nice that that's open. Flower store. I love these types of like older Oh, that's cute. Little smock. And my husband's aunt. She lives right here. Look at this. It's crazy. The place in the inside is really, really amazing. But see that corner place all the way up? That's hers. Beautiful. She used to work here. I used to be her store. She sold it. But I love it. And look at that. Oh, wow. Even though nobody's here, I love coming here. Look at this little town. So, obviously things for winter, hats. Lots of hat and very old school. I love it. Ah, very cool. Everything you need. Look, a gaucho from Argentina, I would say. Look at this typical food. Oh, wow. Good stuff. Chantian. The cinema. We checked to see if we wanted to watch anything, but there wasn't anything to watch. All right, we're going to go down and out another way. This is a knife store, and why I'm showing it to you is because 2 hours away there's a knife town where all of these are made. Very cool. Look how cute this place is. They all have beautiful views over the mountain. All right, here we are in the corner, the main square up on the top. That's so cute. Beautiful. This is the way down. There's some sort of event going on, but I've never seen this before in my life. Everybody's going. Let's see what it is. Crazy. Well, you're in for luck, huh? Look at that. It's a batucada. Auvergne sacul de source. Oh, mira que bien. It's like some sort of protest. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Over there, you get access to behind-the-scenes content as well as ad-free episodes. And if you become a paid subscriber on a monthly basis, then you get access to 30% off all of our merch. And if you become an annual subscriber, you get your choice of one free piece of merch, your pick. I hope that you enjoy. Lisa Bavir, welcome back to the podcast.
I am so glad this worked out.
Me too. It's like such a treat to get to talk to you. I feel like you're my Italian mother, and I have an Italian mother. You're my other Italian mother.
I'm your Italian godmother.
Italian godmother.
Yes, I'll be the godmother.
I love that. I love that. And you're every time you come on the show, people are so touched. Every time you speak with us, people are so brought closer to our Father in heaven. So thank you for your ministry.
Well, you know
how
much I love you.
Thank you.
And I felt like such an immediate connection with you. I was telling my team member that drove me over here, I said it was the way Lila spoke with courage and kindness. I said there was clarity in the midst of nuance and confusion. And I said, then I'm like following her on Instagram or Twitter or something, and because this is back when it was not X yet. And I turn around and there you are, and we're both at a women's conference, and I'm like, it's you.
And that was 6 years ago.
It was a while ago.
Wow, before
Yes.
the pandemic.
Yeah, and then we just
Crazy.
we had one heart. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And we've been on the show and we've talked about some things, but one issue we have not discussed on the show at all yet, and one that personally is important to me, I
Yes.
need to work on. And we were just talking about one of my best girlfriends who is now a mother of, she's going on her 3rd, and she messaged you. She never had met you like a decade ago.
Yes.
And ran into you in an airport. One of my best friends, Stephanie Gray,
Yes.
who's also been on the show,
Yes.
was asking you a question about this very topic
Yes.
because you